Normal, normal. Gameplay, vibration is on, subtitles are on, language is English. Controls. Photo camera. Interact. Investigation. And combat. Mm. Caleb sleeping near the tablet. Aww. Hmm. Okay. Oh, thanks, Stevie. Aw. Let's see here. New game. Audio.
You already knew my name and seem aware of my doings here in Cordona. I presume this newspaper is your little endeavour?
New game. Initializing. Scaladio is the beating. The map displays places of interest for the selected case only. A mother's love. Ask the receptionist about my room. Press any button to continue.
Ginger. That's what you need. A mouthful of the good stuff and you'll see the back of any seasickness.
Thank you for your support, John. Don't suppose you actually brought any ginger?
No, I don't get seasick.
Terrific.
Don't worry, Sherry. We've almost arrived at Cordona. I can see land through the porthole.
So much for docking by tea time. The captain seemed more interested in his maids than in his maps.
Oh, is Sherlock grumpy? Cheer up. We're back where we grew up. It's exciting. What's changed? What's the same?
Ugh. I'm starting to question whether the weeks-long journey was worth it. Travelling all this way, enduring this indignity simply to visit a grave. Even if it is my mother's.
Ah, that's just Mycroft's nonsense, still rattling around in your head. Try to forget what he said. I have.
I believe it was that this is a performative farce, a feeble excuse to avoid responsibilities, and that there was nothing to be gained from it.
You needed to do this. Enough of the self-pity and doubt. So we're a little late. What of it? We'll retire to the hotel and visit her in the morning. It'll be worth it.
Thank you, John.
And if you want to notify the captain's wife of his indiscretions, I will not stand in your way.
Ah, at last. I'm quite ready to get off this cursed boat.
Come on. We'll go together.
Initializing. Ask the receptionist about my room. Press any button to continue.
Hey, Sherry. Come on, catch up.
Yes, yes.
Welcome to the game. Use the left stick to move around and press the X button to interact with objects.
Sherlock, don't get lost in this huge garden. Follow the sound of my voice. Sherlock, don't get lost in this huge garden. Follow the sound of my voice.
Welcome to Il Palazzo de Lusso, sir. If you need something, sir, please inquire at reception. If you need something, sir, please inquire at reception.
Welcome to Il Palazzo di Lusso, sir. We just need your signature.
There you are.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Yes, we have room 221 prepared for you. I see it was reserved for 2 people. Would you like a second key?
Oh, no, I think we'll stick together.
Very good. Rooms are upstairs, sir. Welcome to Cordona.
Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room. I hope there's a balcony with a view.
Is that the sort of thing? I don't know.
Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room. I hope there's a balcony with a view.
Back to Cardona. I arrived at Cardona, the island where I spent my childhood, accompanied by my only friend, John. It is late evening, but I have a room booked at the hotel, Il Palazzo del Lusso. I simply need to check in with the receptionist. It seems as if I must spend a night here before I can visit my mother's grave. The receptionist welcomed me and said that room number 221 had been prepared for me upstairs. 229. $228. Hi there, sir. Was this one? 227. $226. Maybe this is the wrong side. That's not a room.
Pardon, monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk.
Hmm. Well, okay then. This is 225.
Hmm.
222. 223. 224. Maybe it's that one where that guy is standing in front of. 221.
I apologize, sir, but your room is not yet ready. Perhaps, in the meantime, you would like to relax in the foyer? Tonight, the restaurant is offering a complimentary marlin ceviche to all our guests.
Let's check what they have on offer.
Perhaps, in the meantime, you would like to relax in the foyer? Tonight, the restaurant is offering a complimentary marlin ceviche to all our guests.
My statue. The place looks nice. Hell yeah.
Let's check what they have on offer.
Okay, let's see here.
If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict's batch. Our poached eggs with hollandaise sauce. If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict's batch. Our poached eggs with hollandaise sauce.
Hey, Sherry. Just our luck.
Back to Cardona. Okay. Where? What?
A medium, John. Haven't we been through this already?
Come on, it's not like we've got anything better to do.
Excuse me, sir, but I believe Mr. Galich is conducting a séance at the moment. Perhaps you'd care to have your portrait drawn while you wait?
Why?
Pardon me?
Why should I sit for a portrait?
Sir, it's art. It doesn't need a why. It is its own justification.
All things require justification, be they objects, systems, or beliefs.
How about art as the lens through which we see the truth of the world?
That's backward. Truth is not subjective and not complicated. It's just the truth. It either is or it isn't. You do not need a lens to see it, just an open mind.
Ha! That seems rather close-minded. Truth, like beauty, is in the eye of the beholder. So tell me, what do you see?
Mediocrity.
Come now, Sherry, what did he do to deserve that? The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry. You should grab us some, and I'll find us a table. I'm starving. The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry. You should grab us some, and I'll find us a table. I'm starving.
Can't imagine why John still believes in such foolery.
Okay.
If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict spatch. Our poached eggs with hollandaise sauce.
Okay, time to check if John found us a nice table for the evening.
Sherry, I'm over here with my new Ursine companion. What are you waiting for? Put the dish down so we can tuck in.
Cordona's even quieter than I remembered. It's going to be a long evening.
Ah, come now, Sherry. What say we amuse ourselves with a little game?
What do you have in mind?
What were you thinking? Oh, promise me it isn't nonsense. After being cooped up on that boat, I am itching for activity.
No. As you can see, someone left a cane on our table. I simply thought you could identify its owner.
Ah, so it is nonsense. It'll take me a minute, John, at most.
Well then, you can deliver it to him as well.
Why should I return it?
Deliver it to him. Then what are the staff here for? Aesthetics?
Stubborn, Sherry, too stubborn. You wanted something to do.
Slapping oneself in the face is also something to do. That doesn't make it worthwhile. But all right, let me take a look.
No matter how long you stare at the stick, it's not going to walk itself to its owner.
Okay, let's see here. That looks yummy. Inspect.
A crest depicting a bulb of garlic in a meadow. Perhaps the Fielding family or Meadows. Or Craven, from the Old English name meaning garlic place. The hand grip is a head of a golden Javanese statue, probably stolen from a temple. The dents suggest it has been used as a bludgeon.
Yeah. There's even a close-up picture of it, Stevie. Let's see here. What is this?
The cane is made of ebony, it's worn uncared for, and bears the scars of numerous hits. This cane is an expensive and ostentatious weapon. Its owner must be vain, volatile, and of noble English blood.
Take it with you, Sherry. Let's return it to its owner.
Okay.
All right. I hope you noted down your observations in your casebook. But how are you going to find this nobleman?
The cane itself is not enough. I may have to ask other guests if they saw who was here.
Sherlock can use bystanders. Can ask bystanders about a piece of evidence. Press the options button to open the casebook. Pin the evidence with the square button and then speak to someone. Try it now with a cane. The lost cane. The cane is made of ebony wood with an oddly detailed carving of bulb of garlic, most likely the coat of arms. The hand grip is made of a gold Javanese statue in the Wei Yang style, likely stolen from a temple. Together the cane and knob are so heavy that if swung with ferocity it could break any bone. Indeed, the cudgel bears the sign of numerous such hits, showing the owner took little care of it. In sum, this valuable cane most likely belongs to an English noble. John wants me to find its owner. To do so, I shall have to inquire with other guests in the foyer as to who may have been sitting at this table. A table to spend the evening. John decided to look for a free table and asked me to collect a complimentary cabiche from the bar. I've got the dish. Time to see if John found us a good place. John found an exotic cane on our table and wants me to inspect it. Meeting the medium. Today only, the famed medium Luca Gallicci performs a seance. Witness him summon the spirits of beloved relatives and celebrities. John wants me to visit the medium. We must wait for the seance to end. In the meantime, I'll find myself a table, enjoy the music, and relax. Oh. Let's see here. Pin evidence. This cane is the accessory of a British nobleman. I can ask other guests about who may have been previously sitting here. Ask him.
Pardon, monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk.
Okay. Not even in a mood to tell me who was sitting there? Boy, you are rude. Ah, I see something.
Someone left their cane at my table. I suspect he will want it back.
My apologies, sir, but I wouldn't know how to identify its owner.
So the simplest option ended in failure. That's irritating.
No, what is irritating is you trying to break the rules of my game, Sherry. Don't be so lazy.
Ha poor sportsmanship. Trophy earned.
Are you able to help me?
Friend, you're lucky there is something I know about this.
The lost cane. There were 3 people at the table, a couple and a retired Navy officer. Observers weren't sure what happened to the couple, but the Navy officer was seen going out to the front garden for some air. I have to find him.
Well, even with your keen senses, Sherry, I doubt you'll find the cane's owner on your first try.
And would you be confident enough to bet on it, my friend?
Why not? Let's see how good you really are.
Press R1 to concentrate and reveal details to identify your target. Don't forget to pin the relevant evidence. Some clues won't be visible without it. Try to find the former Navy officer. To find the cane's owner, I have to locate the former Navy officer who went out into the front garden. Okay, let me see here. Crimean diplomat, lived in cold climate, sympathetic. Current engineer, former singer, sympathetic. Irish ancestry. Irish secretary, friendly, good singer. Italian aristocrat gathered flowers recently. Sympathetic. Kenyan barman bored. Friendly. French noble. Pretentious perfume. Sympathetic. So was at the front garden. So he's out front. Swedish judge flat-footed. Sympathetic. Italian artist plays the harmonica and he's sympathetic. Who's this guy? German actor. He's an insomniac and he's friendly. Crimean clerk collects fern and friendly. Italian receptionist polite and friendly. Greek servant conservative, friendly. See who's out here. Scottish artist, former singer, affable. Italian actor, insomniac, and he's sympathetic. French diplomat, affable, and drank white wine recently. Irish noble, sympathetic, and he has a mild heat stroke. Arab artist suffering from food poisoning, friendly. Turkish artist, smoker, affable. English banker, friendly, retired military officer. Navy officer, no. Let's see here. John's bet the retired Navy officer who was sitting at our table may own the cane, or know who does. John has bet I cannot guess the officer on the first try. I should prove him wrong. Pen evidence. English banker breeds birds friendly. Arab artist friendly, suffering from food poisoning. Irish noble sympathetic, he has a mild heat stroke. Scottish artist, affable, former singer. Italian actor, sympathetic, and he's an insomniac. French diplomat, drank red wine recently, affable. German actor. Swedish judge, Italian artist, Greek servant, There were 3 people at the table, a couple and a retired Navy officer. Observers weren't sure what happened to the couple, but the Navy officer was seen going out to the front garden for some air. I have to find him. Retired military officer. Oh, so it's him.
Excuse me, just one question.
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
The lost cane. The Navy officer, Mr. Rhodes, was sitting at our table with a noble couple. The men talked about yachting, and the lady was fidgeting with the cane. Perhaps she put it aside, and her husband forgot to take it when they went to meet the medium. Now, I have a perfect excuse to enter the seance room. Huh.
Hey, Sherry, don't we now have the perfect excuse to visit the seance?
I'm just going to give the cane to its owner. You will not persuade me to take part in this show.
I can give the cane back to its owner.
I didn't see the owner, Sherry, so I can't help you find him.
Okay.
Is this familiar to you?
Apologies, sir, but I've never heard of it.
John's bet. The retired Navy officer who was sitting at our table may own the cane, or know who does. John has bet I cannot guess the officer on the first try. I should prove him wrong. As expected, I won the bet.
Come on, if you hurry, perhaps we'll see the ghost.
What ghost?
This hotel, this island, it's full of thieves. First my cane, now the diamond. Take your hands off me! Do you even know who I am? Hey, boy! That's my cane!
I get that a lot. It's a very common design.
What? No, that's a custom-made...
A joke. A joke. It was left at my table in the restaurant. I thought it deserved to be returned.
Well, I'll be... It is rare to encounter a straight-fingered true penny these days. What a gentleman. But I must ask, how did you know I was the rightful owner?
Observe. Red face, swollen reddish skin. Accept. Expensive and new clothes, rich and fashionable. You have a ring. A head of garlic. Doesn't wear a wedding ring. See what else you have. You have red knuckles. Slightly red knuckles. Recently hit someone with force. Let's see what this says. A head of garlic. Doesn't wear a wedding ring. Red face. Swollen reddish skin. Expensive and new clothes. Rich and fashionable. Slightly red knuckles. Recently hit someone with force. Judging by the heraldic emblem on his signet ring and cane, I can be fairly certain that this man is Lord Craven, a noble Englishman in the habit of visiting resorts to receive treatment for his liver malady. His florid face indicates that he has succumbed to the temptation to drink a few shots of alcohol. Perhaps he was unsettled by the seance. By his red knuckles, I presume that he takes boxing lessons to strengthen his physical condition. Already annoyed by the disappearance of his cane, he is now infuriated by the theft of a diamond, unsurprisingly. Bored British nobleman. Judging by the heraldic emblem on his signet ring and cane, I can be fairly certain that this man is Lord Craven, a bored, rich English nobleman who travels around Europe, squandering his money. His florid face indicates that he has problems with alcohol. He is still physically strong and healthy, but in a few years' time he'll be wretched. Being constantly drunk, he has issues with his temper. His red knuckles reveal that he has severely beaten at least one person quite recently. His anger issues mixed with alcohol and contrariety could make him a violent person. This sounds like it's the right one about him. Confirm portrait. Character portrait, Lord Craven. Judging by the heraldic emblem on his signet ring and cane, I can be fairly certain that this man is Lord Craven, a bored, rich English nobleman who travels around Europe squandering his money. His florid face indicates that he has problems with alcohol. He is still physically strong and healthy, but in a few years' time, he'll be wretched. Being constantly drunk, he has issues with his temper. His red knuckles reveal that he has severely beaten at least one person quite recently. His anger issues, mixed with alcohol and contrariety, could make him a violent person. Accept.
Simple deduction. Your cane told me everything I needed to know. I was after a strong, middle-aged man with a keen interest in adventure, noble blood, and affection for strong drink. And if one were to go further, one may even be able to extrapolate your name from your heraldic symbol, Lord Craven.
Marvelous. Simply marvelous. That's me, Lord Andrew Craven. You are the real medium. You hear that, Emma? Well, you found my cane. Perhaps you can locate my diamond, too. Yes, you should do it. It will be child's play for you, Mr.
Holmes. And if a child can do it, then I'm sure the local police can suffice.
The police? Why bother? I know this harlequin stole it. The only question is, where is it hidden? Fine. Give me my stick and I'll resolve the matter myself. This thief almost confessed after a single punch.
I suspect a beating may result in answers of questionable veracity. Fine. I shall spare you and he the trouble if you first answer me this.
Tell me about the diamond.
How does a priceless diamond become the subject of a séance? It is an unusual accoutrement.
Emma wished to speak with its former owners. My grandfather told us it belonged to a Rajah, an Indian king.
So you were summoning long-dead Indian royalty, and, pray tell, you were expecting him to converse in English?
To be frank, Mr. Holmes, I don't believe in ghosts. But Emma was fascinated by the idea of meeting a real king, even a dead one.
Well, a crown is a crown. Can you describe the stone itself?
A yellow diamond, not less than 100 carats, and perfectly egg-shaped. There is not another like it.
What happened at the seance?
You insist the medium robbed you during the séance. But what occurred exactly?
Ah! It was a dirty trick. We were sitting here in the dark, chanting and holding hands, as expected. Then something began to appear from the medium, like a cloud or a bubble. The swindler called it ectoplasm.
Ah, yes. Common in the spiritualist trade, and quite the spectacle.
Indeed, perhaps too much. My beloved Emma screamed in horror, and I stood to defend her, attacking that cursed ghost.
How brave.
But my hand hit nothing. The medium jumped away from me, and Emma fainted. I lit the candle, and the diamond was gone.
I'm going to look around. Leave.
Stay here, and don't touch anything. I'm going to investigate further.
Don't fret. I'll be keeping a close eye on this thief.
New case. Ghosts of the past. Seance room.
Find the stone, Mr. Holmes, and quickly.
Oh, I love the ambience. Nice and creepy.
Thank you for helping us resolve the situation, sir.
Yeah.
What happened here?
I don't know. The ghost. I summoned it as usual, but then it all went wrong. The lady screamed and pointed at Lord Craven. And there was a shadow. Such a mystical force. It terrified the lady. And it must have taken the diamond. Who else could have?
Oh, hi, Nine. Arachna. Hope you're having a wicked cool day. or night. Are any spirits here now?
Do you feel the presence of any supernatural entities at the moment?
Are you joking, sir? My nose is broken, this maniac wants to kill me, and you're asking about the spirits?
I suppose this can wait.
We'll find out who did it.
I will investigate, and the culprit will be identified.
But the stubborn brute Lord Craven blames me right now. As if I could do something like that. Perhaps you can reason with him? Please?
Oh, there's a mirror.
Was this covered on purpose?
Of course. It is very dangerous to leave a mirror exposed during a séance. The spirits may become enraged.
Or someone may notice the trick they should not see. I wonder what this mirror could have witnessed. I wonder what this mirror could have witnessed.
Ooh, there's skulls right there. Let's see here.
Quite a display for the tremulous visitor.
How can you not love this stuff, Sherry? It adds so much atmosphere to the room.
Quite a display for the tremulous visitor.
Thank you for helping us resolve the situation, sir.
I didn't take the diamond, I swear.
Find the stone, Mr. Holmes, and quickly.
Oh.
This hefty chair has nearly broken after hitting the wall. Could one man even lift it?
At Cambridge, I was captain of the rugby team. It was no place for weaklings.
After colliding with the wall, this chair is all but in pieces. After colliding with the wall, this chair is all but in pieces.
Huh.
The diamond was placed on the table so that all participants could reach it. This must be the ectoplasm. Too bad there's not enough for a proper chemical analysis.
Ectoplasm. The ghost was here, Sherry.
There are light traces of rouge on the edge of this wine glass. Half a glass of Balblair Scotch and the remains of a Paul Aranaga cigar. What else does a gentleman need? This must be the ectoplasm. Too bad there's not enough for a proper chemical analysis. This brooch is old and cheap, but the moth design has its charms.
Ah, seems like you're ready to delve into your mind palace, Sherry. I'm sure you'll make some good deductions.
You found enough clues to make a deduction. Open the casebook with options, then navigate to the Mind Palace. Inside, pair the clues you've gathered to make deductions. So, the Mind Palace. Ghosts of the past. Okay, let's see what we have here. The lady pointed across the table. The lady pointed across the table. Lady Craven pointed across the seance table at something and screamed. Let's see here. She pointed at something and screamed across the table. And she was facing the window. During the seance, Lady Craven's place at the table was opposite a window to the courtyard. Reveal. The courtyard witness. Lady Craven was pointing at the window. I'm sure she saw someone in the courtyard during the seance. The courtyard witness. Okay. Back.
It seems there may have been an unexpected visitor outside the window.
Ah, I hope it was the ghost of the Raja.
Pale skin, quickened pulse, unsteady breathing. She's barely conscious. The feebleness of women.
Really, Sherry? Poor thing.
Pale skin, quickened pulse, unsteady breathing. She's barely conscious. The feebleness of women.
I didn't take the diamond, I swear.
Thank you for helping us resolve the situation, sir.
Okay, so she was sitting right there. And she was facing that window. And she saw somebody out there. Let's see here. Recently scratched. Something stuck. What is over here? What is this? It's a heel. Lady shoe?
This looks recent. A shoe with a broken heel will surely leave scratches. All right, John. Do you think a ghost could leave this footprint?
I'm reserving judgment. Use your keen eye to follow the trail.
Oh, look at you. You're enjoying the pool. Okay, let's see here. Somebody was over here looking in on the lady over there. That's why she screamed. So let's see here. Someone in the courtyard. Lady Craven must have seen someone outside, as she was pointing at the window. I'm certain that someone was in the courtyard during the séance, a witness or an accomplice. I should check the area and see if there are any traces outside. I found a broken heel piece under the window. A shoe without a heel will leave scratches easy to track. Okay, so we pin this. Ah, somebody's over there. They went over here. And they went in here. And there's shoes. Ah! This is where the heel was.
Size 4 with a broken heel.
Anything else on here? Ooh, what's this? It's some type of insignia.
Rose D'Amour. All the maids in the hotel wear this exact shoe.
So, definitely not the ghost of a Raja? Unless... No, what a shame.
Our witness was a nosy maid. Searching the entire hotel could be difficult. Perhaps the other maids can help us find her.
Someone was in the courtyard. I found a broken heel and scratches I can track. Shoes size 4 belonging to a maid.
This reminds me of the fairy tale, Sherry. Will you find your princess?
Oh, who's gonna be Cinderella? Let's see here. Okay, so we will need to take and go to find a maid. Excuse me, miss.
May I ask you something?
Oh, yes. I can tell you everything, sir.
Someone in the courtyard. The staff said that Someone in the courtyard. The staff said that Lucia got a scolding from the chief steward for wearing common shoes at work. She should be cleaning near the pictures upstairs now. Near the pictures. She is upstairs near the paintings. Okay. Oh, you're a maid. Excuse me, miss.
Finally, there you are. One would think a maid would be easy to find in this place.
I'm sorry, sir. Do you need more towels?
No, no. You are the maid who saw the ghost in the seance room, yes?
How did you know?
Simple. You changed shoes after breaking a heel while fleeing the scene.
I'm sorry, sir, but if I may ask, who are you?
We don't want to lie to her. Good God. I am solving a crime.
A precious diamond was stolen during the seance. Lord Craven entrusted me with its recovery.
I'm sorry, sir, but we are forbidden to discuss the private matters of our guests.
Are you also forbidden from peeking into private rooms, Miss?
Saletta. Lucia Saletta, sir.
Tell me, Miss Saletta, what would your manager say if he knew you were spying on guests?
Oh, please, sir, don't tell him. I have a family. I need this work.
I won't, but only if you answer my questions truthfully. And don't play coy. I can tell.
What did you see in the room?
Describe what happened during the seance.
A lady and two gentlemen were sitting at a table, touching their hands to something. The medium started to whisper and chant, and a ghost appeared.
A ghost? You're confident?
It was unearthly, sir. It grew from the medium's chest. A glowing cloud or a bubble. I pressed closer against the window to see better.
And the lady saw you?
How did you... Yes! She screamed and pointed, so I hurried to escape, and I broke my heel. But I did see the ghost. A sickly, evil thing.
Did you see anything else?
And that's all you can tell me? Did you see any of what happened next?
The medium, Mr. Galici, he was doing something with the ghost. He grabbed at it like he was trying to catch it. And then I ran.
I suppose I should be grateful you endured these horrors for such a long time. All right, I have your account memorized. Good day.
Oh, you scared the poor girl, Sherry. Did she really deserve that?
We all got what we wanted. She talked. I stay silent.
Oh, let's get back to the crime scene. I always love seeing you explain simple things to simpletons.
Seance room.
The ghost. Oh, sir, I'll remember it forever.
Lord Craven punched the medium when he discovered that the diamond had been stolen. Lord Craven punched the medium in the face. The moth pen. Luca owns a pen in the shape of a moth.
Oh, let's get back to the crime scene. I always love seeing you explain simple things to simpletons.
Okay.
Lady Craven retired to her room to rest. Lord Craven remained here until the staff reported that the medium was locked in his room. Lady Craven retired to her room to rest. Lord Craven remained here until the staff reported that the medium was locked in his room.
So they are gone. With enough clues, Sherlock can use imagination to reconstruct the past, interact with the note to begin, then recreate an accurate version of events. Here, try to place the seance participants in their correct positions. Okay. So she was out there. Okay, so I think this is where they were all sitting at, because the medium, he was over here, right by where the ectoplasm was dripping that we saw on the table. And she, Lady Craven, was pointing at the maid who was watching from that window, and the only other person, which would be Lord Craven, would be right there. So validate this.
It all began when the lady screamed and pointed at the window. Lord Craven jumped up, ready to face anything, ghost or human. The medium shrank back in dismay. He was not expecting such a reaction and had to quickly hide the ghost. The lady was the only one left touching the diamond, at least until she fainted.
Amazing. It's like you saw it with your own eyes, sir.
Oh, I forgot that you were here. I guess I should discuss all of this with Lady Craven.
The Cravens are upstairs in room 226. It is one of our finest suites.
If the lady was touching a diamond, then she would have felt the ghost take it. What do you think it felt like, Sherry? A jellyfish?
The Cravens are upstairs in room 226. It is one of our finest suites.
Okay, so let's go to room 226. That's not a room. Let's see here. That's 225. Where is 226? Is it over here? No. No. Maybe it's on the other side. Like, across the way. What's this room number? 223? $224. That's 222. It wouldn't be over here then. This is 225. Where would 226 be then? Maybe it's over here.
Lady Craven is not who she seems. Remember her behavior in the hall? Lady Craven is not who she seems. Remember her behavior in the hall?
What actions by Lady Craven aroused suspicion in the maids? Strange behavior in the hall. Prices rising again. Son's bad acquaintances. Cannot use a fish knife.
Lady Craven is not who she seems. Remember her behavior in the hall? Lady Craven is not who she...
Okay, so
Lady Craven is not who she seems. Remember her behavior in the hall?
lots of guests this summer. Signs bad acquaintances. Was on the lookout. Prices rising again. The chef steals food.
Lady Craven is not...
Cannot use a fish knife. Lots of guests this summer. Chef steals food. Made her husband drunk. Was on the lookout. The walls have ears. Trophy earned. Gossip regarding Lady Craven. I overheard two staff members talking about Lady Craven. They gossiped that the woman may not be the wife of Lord Craven. By their observation, she was on the lookout during the evening while trying to get Lord Craven drunk. They also noticed that the lady was unsure how to properly use a fish knife. So they fish. But she doesn't know how to use a fish knife. Let's see what that was. Trophy urn. The walls have ears. Okay, so we have earned 2 trophies thus far, which is poor sportsmanship and the walls have ears. The curious maid's testimony. The maid Lucia told me that she saw 2 gentlemen and a lady sitting around the table and touching their hands to something. The medium began to whisper and chant, whereupon a spirit emerged from his chest as a bubble. The maid leaned forward in her excitement. Lady Craven then screamed and pointed at her. Lucia attempted to escape, as the gentleman had jumped up fiercely, and she was terrified of scandal. She noticed that the medium was hastily doing something with the spirit. I should go back to the seance room and reconstruct events. The probable thief. When the spirit appeared, there was chaos. Lady Craven screamed and pointed away from the spirit towards the window. Lord Craven and the medium were distracted by this. It appears that Lady Craven was the last person who held the diamond. I should talk to her about it. The lone servant in the seance room told me that the Craven's room, number 226, is upstairs. Oh, so she was the one who was holding the diamond. I wonder if she was the one who stole it. Gossip regarding Lady Craven. I overheard 2 staff members talking about Lady Craven. They gossiped that the woman may not be the wife of Lord Craven. By their observation, she was on the lookout during the evening, while trying to get Lord Craven drunk. They also noticed that the lady was unsure how to properly use a fish knife. The staff said that Lucia got a scolding from the chief steward for wearing common shoes at work. She should be cleaning near the pictures upstairs now.
You're here, at last. I didn't do that, I swear. I found her this way.
Well, I did have some questions for her, but it seems I've arrived too late. Now it's a matter for the police.
Mr. Holmes, you said it yourself. They're children. They'll only make things worse. You promised me you would investigate.
Investigate a theft, not a murder. Fear not. I will tell them all I've uncovered.
Please, help me. The police will surely accuse me of Emma's death. You are the only one who can find the truth.
Fine, but only because it's slightly more interesting than the walls of my room. Tell me what happened.
Look, after you left, I waited in the seance room until the servants locked up Mr. Gallici, the medium.
Was Emma with you?
And was your mistress there too?
Oh, so you know? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Regardless, the staff took Emma to her room. She was still feeling dizzy.
So you didn't follow her. Interesting.
Where is the medium?
Is Mr. Gallici still being held? And where did the servants secure him?
He's in room 225. But that pigeon-livered man at the reception desk refused to give me the key.
Well, I will have to visit reception myself then. Perhaps he will listen to reason.
Where did you go next?
Where did you go instead?
To the bar. It had been almost an hour.
I see. And how long did you stay?
I partook of a well-earned whiskey or two before retiring upstairs. Ask anyone there.
Now we arrive at the tragedy at hand.
What did you do next?
So what transpired after your detour to the bar?
I headed up to my room to find Emma on the bed. I didn't pay her much attention at first. I was still preoccupied with that damned medium. But when I realized she was silent, I drew closer and discovered she was dead. What's more, the diamond lay right there beside her.
Oh, well, that is splendid news.
Splendid? The return of the diamond will be cold comfort if I live out my days in a jail cell. You must help me.
Let me see what I can find.
Barely an hour has passed and you already have yourself a murder mystery, Sherlock. Why am I not surprised?
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
Let's see here. Where is the corpse? Or the body?
Strangled with bare hands, judging by the bruises.
So somebody strangled her. Looks like somebody spilled all of her stuff out.
Everything was tipped out of the bed as if it was searched.
And what's this? The diamond?
This must be the missing diamond. A tremendous specimen, now forever tainted.
Do you think she stole the stone?
It's certainly possible, but we won't get her confession now.
Well, there is a professional medium right next door.
Ordinary cheap brass.
Remarkably simple lock.
See what else.
Fard rouge, calomel mascara, a real altar of beauty for the travelling temptress. Aha, a neat hiding place. Why would she conceal all of this?
There's a ring. Or no, it's another brooch. Well, no, it's a ring too. That was due to the brooch the butterfly symbol that we found on the table.
This ring looks out of place among the others, and the design is familiar.
See what else we have. There's a ring. What's it say inside of it? Or no, outside of it.
Virtus audacta sapit. Courage tastes bold. A unique family motto.
Oh, so that was inside of it. Let's see. A doctor sapit virtuous
Virtus audacta sapit. Courage tastes bold. A unique family motto.
Courage tastes bold. What are these letters?
Several £1,000s, that's quite a fortune.
The mystery deepens. A victim with a checkered past and poor taste.
Checks.
So young and so dead. Another mystery to investigate, my friend.
Leave.
I am needed elsewhere.
Let's see, what's in here? What is this? Letter regarding compensation. Lord Craven, you promised me compensation for your gross misconduct in order to cover the cost of my treatment and quell the scandal. Yet I have not received a penny. You know that I lost my job after your false accusations. Now, even after my innocence has been proven, I can't return to work because of my hand injury. If you continue to ignore me, I shall be forced to appeal to the court. Wow. So, Lord Craven is in trouble. What's this?
Someone was not happy with his post?
Yeah. The letter regarding the stolen ring. Dear Sir, I have to inform you that the theft investigation continues. However, the ring has not yet been found. We had to free L.O. DuPont, the servant, as we were unable to find any evidence of his participation in the crime. We will inform you of any progress in this case. Lieutenant Gabriel, Marseille Police Commissariat. Anything else over here?
Someone was not happy with his post?
There's a torn up letter. Okay, now we have to question him. Provide the evidence. Let's see here. Dear Sir, I have to inform you that the theft investigation continues. However, the ring has not yet been found. We had to free L.O. DuPont, the servant, as we were unable to find any evidence of his participation in the crime. We will inform you of any progress in this case. Lieutenant Gabriel, Marseille Police Commissariat.
Stop wasting time. The murderer is getting away.
Miss Emma lies dead in her bed, the body still warm. Lord Craven is nearby, frightened and shocked. The bruises on the lady's neck show that she was strangled. The bed around her is in disarray. It appears that she fought for her life.
Stop wasting time. The murderer is getting away.
Do you recognize this ring?
Should I? It's a third-rate piece if ever I've seen one. I'd never buy something like this.
Did you ever see Miss Emma wearing it?
No. And why should she? I gave her enough jewelry that she could wear a superior ring every day of the week.
I found a pile of money and a family ring hidden in a secret stash amongst Miss Emma's perfumes.
I found these jewels secreted away. Are you familiar with them?
Ah, it cannot be so. That deceptive wagtail. How could she do this?
That sounds like a yes.
These items were supposedly stolen from us during our trip. I must have spent hours reporting it all to the police. And it turns out she had them all along. The trollop. I'd kill her myself were she not dead already. Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
Mind Palace.
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
Lord Craven's explanation. Lord Craven told me that he found Miss Emma dead shortly after coming upstairs. He is very afraid of being accused and has asked me to find the real murderer before he's taken to prison. He claims he spent some time in the bar before coming upstairs to find his mistress lying on the bed, dead, the diamond close by her. Someone at the bar must have seen him. Lord Craven also told me that Luca Gallicci has been locked in the room next to his, and the key from it is now at reception. Lord Craven told me that he spent some time at the bar before coming upstairs.
Now you're in your element, Sherry.
Give me the key to Luca Gallicci's room. I need to talk to him about the events of the séance.
I suppose you are an impartial outsider. All right, but please do not give it to Lord Craven. We do not want to see our reputation damaged further.
Awkward. They still don't know what a nasty surprise awaits upstairs.
Hush. No need to cause another ruckus. The last thing we want is the police to come meddling.
Oh, you know.
$2.25. $2.29. $2.28. 227. 226. 225. Ooh, what do we have over here? Letter of invitation. Dear Luca, I hope you will have time to visit our estate and perform another seance. Since I was last able to speak to my husband through you, I feel that my life has changed completely. I cannot wait until I can speak to him again. I am anxious for your visit. Sincerely yours, Countess Lamore.
A familiar substance. It's the ectoplasm that stained the seance table, but this time there's enough for analysis.
Ectoplasm sample. There's a mask.
Tools and accessories for masterful prestidigitation.
Or weapons and defences against visitors from the great beyond.
Someone is making the most of his stay.
Can you blame the man? I'd say he's not ordering enough.
Tools and accessories for masterful prestidigitation.
Ectoplasm sample. I gathered a sample of ectoplasm, hoping to prove its mundane origin. The spiritualists say ectoplasm evaporates very quickly, but this substance appears to be stable. Chemical analysis. Four blue, 2 green, and 3 red. Uh... Oh, hi. Hi, Brian. Oh, I understand. Confirm. Success. Okay.
My faith in this medium has burst, just like a rubber balloon. You always take me to the best of places, Sherry.
I'm afraid I can wait no longer to hear your account of the seance, Mr. Galici. So please, tell me what you saw.
Lady Craven wanted to meet the spirit of the Raja. My conjuration was successful. Perhaps even too successful. I am sure the spirit was the only one who could have taken the diamond. Lord Craven needs to leave me alone.
Do you think the police will believe you?
Of course. I didn't take anything. And spiritual phenomena are beyond their control. Or should I summon the ghost again so they may attempt to handcuff it?
I think I would prefer to begin my investigation in the physical realm.
Observe. Oh yeah, this is that new game, by the way, Brian. It's an open-world Sherlock Holmes game. Observe. Glasses. His shades. Bleeding nose. Took a heavy blow. Yeah, 'cause Lord Craven punched him in the nose. Oh, what's this? Scratched wrists. Fresh scrapes. Slightly bleeding. Oh, wow. The book. Slight discoloration. Slight discoloration. Used a lot of makeup. Oh, to hide the wound on his neck. Drawn complexion. Skinny. Seems malnourished. Drawn complexion. Skinny. Seems malnourished. Wow. What's with this hand right here? Thin, elongated fingers. Trained in sleight of hand. Means that he could pretty much be a piano player if he wanted to. Okay. Drawn complexion. Skinny. Seems malnourished. Scratched wrists. Fresh scrapes. Slightly bleeding. Thin, elongated fingers. Trained in sleight of hand. Slight discoloration. Used a lot of makeup. Bleeding nose. Took a heavy blow. The medium is down on his luck. Luca Gallucci is lean and appears malnourished. His nose is bleeding from a heavy punch. He uses makeup to hide the traces of his illness from malnourishment. His hands and thin fingers indicate that he is skilled at conjuring tricks used to manipulate concealed items. He has fresh scratches and scrapes on his wrists from a recent and short fight. I think he tries his best as a medium, but his business doesn't go well, and he sometimes has to go without food. Oh, wow. Former thief became a medium. Luca Gallucci is lean and appears malnourished. His nose is bleeding from a heavy punch. His hands and thin fingers are definitely those of a thief, trained in the delicate work of pickpocketing or piano playing. He uses makeup to hide possible Gal tattoos. He has fresh scratches and scrapes on his wrists from a recent and short fight. I believe he is more a criminal than a medium, and this is his new way of earning money by deceiving the wealthy. Yeah, 'cause ectoplasm doesn't congeal like that. Ectoplasm evaporates pretty quickly, but the stuff that he's using, yeah, he's using parlor tricks. Character portrait: Luca Gallucci. Luca Gallucci is lean and appears malnourished. His nose is bleeding from a heavy punch. His hands and thin fingers are definitely those of a thief, trained in the delicate work of pickpocketing. He uses makeup to hide possible Gal tattoos. He has fresh scratches and scrapes on his wrists from a recent and short fight. I believe he is more a criminal than a medium, and this is his new way of earning money by deceiving the wealthy. Wow. Accept.
I have shocking news that changes your situation entirely. Oh, no, wait. What am I thinking? The spirits will have told you this already.
I'm not in the necessary state for summoning. The spirits prefer clarity of mind and soul. Please, tell me.
Lady Craven died in the very next room while you were in here. Did you not hear anything?
What? How? In fact, I did hear noises. That Craven is a very loud man. But I never thought he would do that to his wife.
Well, you claim to be a medium. Perhaps you could ask her spirit why.
What? No, it's too dangerous.
Oh well, at least I can make the dead talk.
Tell me more about your scratches.
Those scratches on your hands look rather painful. What happened to you?
It was those savage servants. They were so rough bringing me here as if I was trying to escape. When I'm free, I'll demand compensation.
Provide evidence. Okay, let's see here. Ectoplasm sample. I gathered a sample of ectoplasm hoping to prove its mundane origin. The spiritualists say ectoplasm evaporates very quickly, but this substance appears to be stable. The reaction shows that it is rubber latex mixed with phosphorus. As much as this chemical element is dangerous to hold in the mouth, I am quite disappointed. I expected to find something trickier. This one.
Do you realize just how dangerous it is to hold phosphorus in the mouth?
I beg your pardon?
I'll bet it makes your rubber balloons glow impressively in the dark, but you'll regret it when the hypertension and vomiting sets in.
You mock my talents, sir. You shouldn't be so flippant about things beyond your earthly understanding. How ignorant one must be to compare a spirit's ectoplasm with balloons.
It was merely a word of caution. We both know how match factory workers look after several years on the job.
Sorry, that's beyond my expertise.
Okay, so what else do we have?
Sorry, that's beyond my expertise.
Luca Gallucci is lean and appears malnourished. His nose is bleeding from a heavy punch. His hands and thin fingers are definitely those of a thief, trained in the delicate work of pickpocketing. He uses makeup to hide possible gout tattoos. He has fresh scratches and scrapes on his wrists from a recent and short fight. I believe he is more criminal than a medium, and this is his new way of earning money by deceiving the wealthy.
Sorry, that's beyond my expertise.
That's a remarkable pin of yours, Mr. Gallucci. Does it have any meaning?
The butterfly? It's a reminder of a time in which I was truly happy.
What a coincidence. Lady Craven had a ring with the same design.
A coincidence indeed. I suspect it is a common theme in jewelry.
Let's see here. Choose your current case, select a clue, combine it with a relevant one, get new evidence in your casebook, make a new deduction. Okay, so fresh scratches. Luca has fresh scratches on his hands. The killer strangled Emma with their bare hands. Emma scratched Luca. Emma left the scratches on Luca's hands while fighting for her life. Seance theft. The diamond was stolen during the seance. The diamond was beside Emma. The missing diamond was found near Emma's dead body. The murderer left the diamond. Whoever killed Emma left the diamond beside her body. Luca and Lord Craven were neighbors. The lock can be easily picked. The door between Luca and Galecchi's room and Lord Craven's room has a weak lock and could be picked. Luca was locked in room 225, right next to Lord Craven's suite. Luca could easily pick the lock. The lock between the two hotel rooms was weak. Luca could pick it easily. The moth pin and the moth ring. Luca owns a pin in the shape of a moth. The moth ring. I found a ring with a moth design in Emma's hidden stash. Luca and Emma could have met before. Luca and Emma both have jewelry with the same moth design. Could they have something in common? Luca told me that the servants who escorted him to his room manhandled him. Lord Craven punched the medium. When he discovered that the diamond had been stolen, Lord Craven punched the medium in the face. Lord Craven had to pay compensation for beating the servants. Fresh scratches. Luca has fresh scratches on his hands. Oh shit. The thief framed the servants. The servants. Luca told me that the servants who escorted him to his room manhandled him. Rough servants. Fresh scratches. Luca has fresh scratches on his hands. There we go. Emma scratched Luca. Emma left the scratches on Luca's hands while fighting for her life. Hmm. Lord Craven punched the medium. Compensation for abuse. Lord Craven can't control his temper. Lord Craven is an unstable man who cannot manage his anger. Wow. Okay, so let's see what else we have. Emma was stealing from Lord Craven. The thief framed the servants. The thief that had stolen from Lord Craven on his trip was setting up the servants to cover their tracks. Emma had a history of deceit. Emma was a thief, but made Lord Craven believe that the servants were stealing. She had done it throughout their trip. Luca could know Emma was a thief. If their paths had crossed in the past, Luca could well know of Emma's predilection for thievery. Luca could know Emma set him up. The medium Luca Gallicci could have known that Emma was a thief and that she was trying to frame him for her crime. Luca Gallucci is the murderer. Emma tried to frame Luca, the medium, for her theft of the diamond. In revenge, he killed her. Bring Luca Gallucci to justice. Luca Gallucci is a murderer. He couldn't stop himself from killing Emma, even though he could have just told the police everything. Luca fought for his life. Given his checkered past, if he were arrested, nothing could save him from a death sentence. And Emma knew it. I will not stop him from fleeing. No, 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 no. This guy needs to be brought to justice. It doesn't give him the right to just murder somebody just because she covered up. He could have told the police everything, but no. What did he do? He killed her. And that, in turn, sets him up to be a murderer. Bring Luca Gallucci to justice. Luca Gallucci is a murderer. He couldn't stop himself from killing Emma, even though he could have just told the police everything. Accuse.
Luca Gallucci, I know you murdered Lady Craven, and I can prove it.
That would be a grand story for the newspapers. But where's your proof? I was locked in here and could not hurt a fly.
Lock can't be picked.
Yes, the locked room. Good of you to mention it. I inspected the door between the rooms, and the lock on it is piteous. You could open it with a penknife.
So I am now a burglar, as well as a thief and a murderer?
You knew Emma was a thief.
As for the motive, it's obvious that you deduced that Lady Craven was the real thief. Of course, it helped that this was not your first encounter with Miss Emma.
I am... I don't know what you're talking about. How on earth can you believe this?
I think the police will easily find the proof when they browse their archives.
Your scratches are damning.
Your wrists are bloodied, and there's no way a servant's manhandling could cause such an injury. It was Lady Craven as you strangled her.
You are fantasizing, Mr. Holmes.
Confess, Luca.
It is done, Luca. You will be arrested. Your best strategy now is to confess and hope your reasons were justified.
I don't know how you figured it out. But yes, I killed her. I had to. This woman could not get away with ruining my life twice.
Twice?
I knew Emma before she was a lady. I mean, she pretended to be noble back then too. But only so our gang, the Moths, could steal from those snobs. She betrayed us, stole all our money and disappeared, leaving us to rot in jail. I was young. I spent 3 years in that hell.
And tonight, she tried to set you up again. Did she recognize you?
She didn't. I came to her afterwards, pleading that she drop this farce, but she laughed in my face. I just remembered my time in the clink. all I suffered while she indulged. And I grabbed her throat.
Wow. You must be punished. You don't do that. Good God. You must be punished. You will be punished. I don't give a damn if she tried to do it again to you. You don't do that.
Murder is murder, Luca. You could have told Lord Craven the truth and seen Miss Emma's downfall, but you could not restrain yourself.
He would never believe me.
We will never know. Still, perhaps a jury will be more easily swayed. If not, you'll get to see your friends in jail again soon.
We'll meet again, Holmes. I will get you, in this life or the next. Get your hands off me.
He murdered the woman who put him in jail. Should we be worried?
Fear not, John. Unlike Miss Emma, I will see him coming.
A mother's love. Diamond in the rough. Trophy earned. Press any button to continue.
That was too much fun, Sherry. I'm buzzing. Buzzing. Wasn't it fun?
A woman died, John. I was too slow to the truth, too hesitant to intervene. How can you...
Oh, lighten up. Those people made their choices. If you swan about with a diamond in your pocket, that's what happens. Wealth is a weakness.
So we must blame those who covet it.
With enough money on the line, Sherlock, a man will do just about anything, even murder. And then we get to solve it.
I suspect you perhaps cannot grasp the true horrors of mortality, John.
Oi, I am aware of my perilous existence, thank you very much.
I must admit, even if the outcome of the adventure was imperfect, there was some pleasure to be had in the puzzle.
Well, Cordona seems more depraved and decadent than we thought. I bet you'll get another chance.
A bet, you say?
A figure of speech. Just a figure of speech.
Damn. Well, take one last look at the view, then we must be off. It's time to do what we came here for.
Case complete. Okay. Oh, you're snazzy. Okay, well, with that being said and done, let's see here. Can we save this? Oh, here we go. Yes. Save. On June the 22nd, 2022 at 8:26 a.m. Manual save. And that's a fingerprint. Okay, so let's go back to the main menu. Game will be auto-saved. Good. My first impression of this game, it is very wicked cool. And it's an open world game too. Press any button to continue. Okay. And look at that, it has a continue. Okay, so if y'all liked or y'all loved what y'all saw of this very first part of Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1, don't forget to... oh shit. I'm so tired. I was almost gonna say what I usually say over there on YouTube. Anyway, if y'all liked or y'all loved what y'all saw of this stream over here on Twitch, feel free to hit that follow button. I'll be transferring this part over there to my YouTube channel, which is GhostHost22. If y'all like or y'all love what y'all see of that video over there, on my YouTube channel, then don't forget to smash that like button over there. Also, for those of y'all that are new over there, feel free to hit that subscribe button over there also. For later on today, I'll be doing the next part of the Sinking City, possibly. And that'll be after Stevie's Amo Sims stream. I appreciate every single one of y'all that has been watching this part 1, and that includes my sweet badass boyfriend Stevie Rocker, 9 Arachna, and Daddy Senpai Brian. And anybody else who has been watching this very first part over here on Twitch, or who'll be watching sometime in the near future, rewatching over here, or watching the video over there on YouTube. There is, let me see here. Let's see how many trophies we have earned. Okay, so we have earned 3 of them. Diamond in the Rough, which we solved the first case, which is the ghosts of the past. And then The Walls Have Ears, and Poor Sportsmanship. And that's 3 trophies that we have earned for this very first part. And I'm loving this game. It reminds me of The Devil's Daughter somewhat, and it's a mixture between Devil's Daughter, Crime and Punishment, and The Sinking City. So yeah, anyway, let me see here. Yeah, as to which today I'll be doing some more of The Sinking City. So yeah, anyway, I am going to be eating here soon. So yeah, anyway, until then, this has been GhostHost2222 over here on Twitch, signing out. And as always, new people / current / future phantoms and current phantoms, remember to always stay wicked. Peace. Much love and good vibes. Rock on. And since today is Wednesday, I hope y'all have a wicked cool Wednesday. Remember, you all can always have a wicked cool Wednesday if you make it a wicked cool Wednesday, so make sure that it's a wicked, very wicked cool one. Bye. And after I eat, I'm gonna head to sleep.